Well, hello and welcome to Rifted Gamers. This is episode 59. Uh, Why are you distracting me over there?
Sorry.
Anyways, so we left off where the group was with the Nashta tribe of elves in the Yimthok jungle, and they are being escorted to the last known location of a tribe of Odinites that there was a skirmish with, because the group was kind of light on armor, and they wanted to get some armor, and they were going to scavenge the bodies of these Odinites because the elves don't wear the typical body armor. So the elves drop you. They say you're about a mile and a half from the road. You just go ahead and travel in a westward location or heading, and you will run into the road from here. This is the end of our territory. Your travel it took about a day and a half, and it was
Weren't we carried the entire way?
not
Not
here.
out. Okay.
Only when they carried you into the forest from the domain of man, because they didn't want any tracks left. You don't think that the domain of man really know about the elves that live in this area? Because they're so
The elves.
Right over the head.
reclusive. The only people they have contact with is the what?
Huh? No, I
The
just got what
ordinance.
Jeffrey said.
Oh. So you guys are let.
Okay.
Alright.
And
Man, thank you for your guidance.
You are welcome.
can I get a reminder if we made any sort of pact, or did they ask us for anything in return for their? Okay.
For their help?
Yeah.
No. They have not asked you for anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Unless other people have made deals with them separately, but the elves did not ask for you to do anything particular for them. They gave you some information, and escort you to the end of their territory and ask you never to come back.
No. Okay.
I'm just kidding. They don't ask you never to come back. They just say
Okay.
the forest is always watching, and they camouflage and kind of go back into the trees.
Okay.
Ominous.
Ominous. You guys can hear a waterfall off in the distance, water running rather loud.
Alright.
Loud enough to we have a hard time hearing.
No,
Oh,
loud
okay.
enough that you can hear that you can tell it's a waterfall, that it's not just a river,
Got
but
it.
it's a waterfall.
And this,
Okay.
they supplied us with food and things, right?
They gave you 3 days of rations, 3-day food. Remember, there are those weird nut berry protein bars, basically.
Pelican.
The pressed cakes.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're like a pressed cake. But other than that, you're on your own.
Okay.
You guys are sitting there in the jungle,
Uh,
birds
well,
all
they said
around.
westward, right? Let's see. Nyneave. Ought one. God damn it.
Uh,
One, oh my gosh! That way is west.
Fucking hell.
He says it with his whole chest. That way.
Yes. You find the westward direction.
Really?
I am so. That is a waste of an alt one.
The land is very mountainous, hilly terrain from where you are. Directly in front of you, the jungle kind of descends about 250 feet. It's not a cliff. But it's not a gentle descent either. It's a pretty.
It's a slope, pretty severe slope.
Yeah, it's a pretty severe slope. If you go around to the right, which would be heading more south in the southern direction, you'll probably end up where the river is before the waterfall. If you go down the slope in front of you, that's directly west. You'll be heading down pretty treacherous terrain. Anybody who isn't sure-footed isn't gonna have a very wonderful time. Definitely can't take any kind of horses or mounts down that hill.
Okay.
Do we even have any of those?
I don't think you do. No,
No, they're all in Lundaria.
they're all in Lundaria, being cared for.
Laronia. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to make a detour towards the river. Hopefully we'll be able to get onto the road.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the river first.
Yeah.
Find the right book. So I guess they're rewriting the Sloth Jungle
Oh?
into second edition. Yeah, second edition Palladium. So that's kind of nice. You guys hear all kinds of wild animals as you travel through the dense foliage. There is a sweet.
Hunting?
What's that?
Hunting? Can we hunt?
Would you like to hunt? Yes.
I actually don't have hunting as a skill, so
There are
not
several.
something.
There are several animal tracks as you are heading towards the river. You find those of you who have tracking. You guys, who has tracking? Anybody want to roll it?
Sure. If I get another alt one. Yeah, 44. I do make it though.
Oh, good. I guess it.
You find some animal droppings of what look like wild boars of some sort. They're fairly large. You also find what you think is bear shit. But and there
That
are
answers that question.
bones in the bear shit.
Oh.
So I'll pass that information back. Guys, so we've got bears and particularly large boars in the area.
Bears. Oh boy. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Fucking knew it.
Oh my.
Rebecca is showing.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, Lightfoot said we should hunt. I mean, we don't have any meat. We just have these berries.
Well,
These weird pressed meals.
but we don't. There's no people to hunt. And isn't it on the 9th?
No, sometimes I forget who you worship.
What are you talking about?
Well, you have to kill 9 people. There's no people.
Just 9 innocents.
Yeah, but we're not.
But
I mean,
don't know what
hunting.
you're I was saying
Hello?
hunting for food. Silly.
Yeah, food. Don't you eat them?
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes I eat my victims, but I was saying Lightfoot said she wanted to hunt for food.
Oh, so real food,
Yeah, I was thinking game or.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that.
So we should establish a camp
Although we're
before we
awfully
go
close
off
to.
hunting. That way we don't lose people.
Okay.
Maybe.
So,
So if we
I mean,
start establishing a camp,
you're gonna make a camp.
probably.
Yep.
Why don't we do that like near the road? Or once we know we're in a safe area? Because most of the people here are gonna get fucked up by these animals.
Yeah, I don't think we should
Normal
camp
boars.
anywhere near the bear stat.
Yeah,
No.
normal boars are gonna fuck people up, and these are excessively large boars.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not good. The bigger they are, they usually taste worse.
The bigger they are, the worse the meat. Okay,
That's
so
right.
I mean, they're boars anyways. They're not really for eating.
They're normal. They're pork.
it begins to drizzle.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
It's pretty humid, probably 95% humidity. It's about 82 degrees,
Ooh.
and it's starting to drizzle.
God damn.
We're getting sticky.
I thought I left Florida 3 months ago.
You guys continue through the foliage.
Yeah.
At this point, the trails that you have taken kind of disappear under the foliage, and you have to take out some sort of blade or machete to trailblaze.
Fine. While doing that, I'm going to be very sure about the footing, because it's more than possible to walk off a cliff in that scenario. Especially if there's a
Yeah.
waterfall nearby.
Okay, good idea. Go ahead and roll a perception as you are. Are you? Who's in the lead?
Right now, it sounds like Jeffrey.
All right, I'll take the lead. I would, but I'm not there.
You're 6 days in the past, for all we know, or 8 days in the past. For all we know, you caught up.
I don't know where I'm at.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not there because Jaden didn't return you like I wanted him to last
Oh,
time.
I went through a portal.
You went through a portal?
Well, I thought I did.
Oh, I didn't.
That's right where we cut off for him.
Okay, so you did enter into the portal, and you end up in darkness.
Nice.
It's completely
Am I
dark.
indoors or outdoors? Do I see stars?
You definitely don't see stars.
Uh-oh.
So I'm somewhere where it's dark as fuck.
It's dark, and there's an echo. You hear some water
So-
dripping.
Well, son of a bitch. Is there a portal closed behind me?
The portal closed behind you. It hasn't closed yet.
Okay, I'm going back through.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where I'm at. It's dark. I don't have any flashlights or any shit.
You don't have a
Because-
flashlight?
That's all in the Temporal Fortress.
Hmm.
Because remember, we were going on a shopping trip.
You were in the firehouse. The firehouse.
I never went. No, I didn't go in the firehouse.
Okay.
I thought both of you went to the firehouse.
We never went in the firehouse.
You went. Okay. You walked by the firehouse.
Right. On our way to the Temple of Nakara.
Okay. So yeah, you realize it's dark in there, and there's an echo. and you heard a little screeching sound, and then you go back out the portal. One of those weird spider-headed doll things crawls up around and is just looking at you.
I'm gonna go back and see if I can find Nazareth.
Nazareth, where are you at?
I'm laying down in my temple in my church.
Okay. You return to Nazareth's church, where you find him laying down on the floor in dragon form. He is in not the greatest condition. Feels lethargic and a little sick.
Great.
I mean, you were gonna do surgery on him before you got distracted.
Hey, you're not there.
Well, I remember. I didn't get distracted. I got sent on a quest.
The quest?
So, well, I got sent on a task. So he's pretty much out of commission.
He can talk to you.
Nazareth,
Yeah.
I have disposed of our friend.
Okay.
Well,
Wait.
I guess I should say, shit, my mind's blanking. I guess I should say, Nikara actually disposed of him.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like you're in any condition to return me back to Palladium.
I mean, I can try. I'm very beat down.
Yeah, you should get that looked at. I could look at it for you.
Please do.
All right. Let's see what I can do. Ooh, I rolled a 17 on my medical skill.
Do you have your doctor bags? Okay.
Yeah, well, I carry those with me where I go.
Yeah, you take a look at him. He's got festering wounds, bullet wounds in his hide. They're about 2.5 inches wide holes, but they're all festered and pussing. You believe there's still shells in there, or shell fragments in his meat.
Nice. He hasn't expelled them from regenerating,
No.
then he can't. I think you've got some depleted uranium embedded in your flesh. I could remove it for you.
Please, yes.
Well, I don't know if I have enough anesthetic.
That's okay. Just get it out of me.
Alrighty. Oh, that's bad. Roll please.
So, yeah, you
Having difficulty.
you roar in pain, so horribly loud and annoyed that it does cause Dr. Asclepius to have to roll a save for his horror factor.
Well, I did pass my medical doctor roll for a human.
Right. He's not human, and he's in full dragon form.
Let's see. Horror factor, I get a plus 11 to save.
Holy shit.
Plus
I'm a
11.
Right.
I'm a
Super
10.
old character, I remember.
Yeah, let me find my... Ding.
Okay. It startles you only because,
Right. Wasn't expecting it.
You weren't expecting it. He roars out in horrid pain. Some infected-looking fluid kind of pusses out of the wound. You're able. You could collect some of that and maybe have lab analyze it. You might need a lab
Yes.
to do that.
Yes.
But you also realize that you don't have the proper tools to work on him. Like you need some heavy duty cutting devices.
Yes.
You need some special spreaders so you can open up the wound.
Right. Like dragon size.
Well,
I was gonna say, can't he? Never mind.
special size. Well, I mean, they probably make them for elephants or other creatures
Right.
that you could probably buy some at a market or makeshift. You could go down and buy some Makitas and a Sawzall and
Right.
like Black and Decker.
So I'm gonna have to go and get some tools. I'll be back.
Okay.
So I go off to acquire some tools.
All right. So you head off to acquire some tools. You see a store that looks like an old Kroger's.
Oh. I'll go in there.
Yeah. It says Kruger's Hardware.
Nice.
Freddy's.
Freddy Krueger's.
All right.
Yes.
See what I can find.
There is a stout-looking Grackltooth who must be Kruger.
Mhm.
He's sitting on a chair, has a VR headset on, and it looks like he's playing some kind of video game in his store.
Excuse me.
Doesn't seem to hear you at first.
Yeah, I need to try to find some tools for a procedure, a surgical procedure I need to perform on a dragon friend of mine.
All of a sudden, the guy, he's like, oh, all right. His back is facing you, and he shuffles, and you hear like a zip, and then you see him button up his shirt a little bit, and he turns around. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, I was playing my game.
But, as I was saying, I need to try to find some tools so that I can perform surgery on a dragon friend of mine.
Surgery on a dragon? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna need probably an MDC saw of some sort. Like, I got one of those. I got a plasma. What kind of dragon is this?
It's big.
Well, I mean, it's not a fire dragon, right? Because a fire dragon was going to be immune to my plasma, a plasma torch.
You don't think he's a fire dragon?
Does he have any immunity to fire? Because if he does, we're gonna have to go for just the saws and you're gonna have to just cut some chunks out probably.
Well, let me go ahead and get the plasma torch. It'll save me a trip if it works.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's fairly expensive. It's not something you want to buy nonchalant.
I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing surgeries like this more often.
Surgeries. Okay, well, Oh, it's 9,017 credits for the plasma torch.
Mhm.
Holy crap.
Comes with the tanks and everything. You might want to get a polarized helmet, though. That's 57 credits.
Okay.
And you definitely want to get some welding gloves.
Right.
That's another 95 credits. And,
So how much total for everything?
well, what else do you need? That's just for the torch itself. The tanks of gas. How big is this draft? I mean, how much gas are you gonna need? This will run about 10 hours on what you got here.
Better give me a couple more tanks.
Couple more tanks. Oh, that's 200 credits a tank. I'll give you 3 more.
Sure. That'll
Okay.
work. And I can get them refilled, correct?
Oh, of course you can.
Okay.
Well, that's the price. You bring them back and I exchange them.
Right.
And you're gonna need some kind of saw, right?
Right.
I got this pre-Riffs Golden Age. They called it the Jaws of Life.
I'm familiar. I think I might need one of those.
Okay, it's in mint condition. Found it in it was Arsnos in the back of a fire ambulance. Perfect condition, still in the case. Look, it has the date it was made. 2036. Look at this. This is.
Very nice.
Would you like to see it cut?
No. No thanks.
I'm just asking 11,999 credits for this.
Holy crap.
Uh-huh. So we're looking at about 20,000 so far.
Well, we're to be exact. Damn it! I gotta do the math.
22,678.
Wow.
Ouch.
Somehow I knew someone would have the total.
Yes.
Our resident
Yes.
math was
22,678. And you're gonna need a power source for it. Now this has a power inverter if you have electricity in the spot that you have. But it's a dragon, so he's probably in a cave somewhere, right? So you're gonna
Yep.
want to get a generator.
Okay, how much is that going to run?
Well, it depends. What kind of generator do you want? You want a solid core generator or a solid state generator? Do you want a diesel generator? Would you like a nuclear power pack? Nuclear power pack, 1.5 million.
Nope, don't have that kind of cash.
It can run a small city.
I understand, but I don't have that kind of cash.
Oh, you look like you have. You look like a man of means.
I may be, but I don't have that kind of cash.
All right, well, fine. A solid state battery pack, 50,000 credits.
That'll work. Okay, that's 72,768.
Your solid state generator, it will cost 50,000, and it costs 15,000 to renew the solid cores. What else would you like?
I'm going to need something to suture with.
Huh.
Something maybe industrial staples of some sort.
Oh yeah, I've got concrete stapler.
That'll work.
Whatever the fuck.
Hey, he's a dragon. He's a conference table.
He goes, this is only $2,700. You did, I mean, are you going to try to haggle this guy at all?
$498.
Oh, I'm going to haggle him when I get a final price.
Oh, okay.
75498 so far.
Yep.
And you're probably gonna need, I mean, you might need some explosives.
What?
I'm thinking I don't need any explosives this time, but I actually have explosives, so.
So you're doing surgery. What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to get some projectiles out of this dragon, so I probably will need some sort of forceps or something that to grip with.
Forceps. You say you're trying to take this out of a dragon, but
Mm-hmm.
the projectiles aren't coming out by themselves?
Depleted uranium.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want a hazmat suit.
Right.
Because you don't want to be near the depleted uranium.
Right. What's that going to cost?
Well,
So in the kitchen sink too.
Right.
I have a brand new set of, don't tell, got this shipment from a guy from the coalition. Some brand new dead boy body armors. Work perfectly. Radiation proof. They even have a Geiger counter built in. And I can give you a steal for one of these suits. I will give you the suit for $70,000. That's below market value. Usually 80 to 110. But I got so many of these that I need to move them. You have the idea that they're probably being looked for. 70,000.
Okay.
145,498.
It's the old school dead boy that has 80 MDC on it.
Right. I don't have any body armor, so that might be fortuitous
Yeah.
purchase.
2 for 1.
One.
No, I mean you.
I didn't see any moose horns.
No, I didn't need it.
He meant you.
All
2
right.
purposes. You can do surgery on the dragon and have armor.
So, how about I give you 130,000 even for the whole ball of wax?
I mean, kind of lowballing me, brother. It's kind of lowballing me. I can do 141.
138.
Sold.
Ooh, he had to move
I
it.
stick my hand out.
For 200, I'll throw in another suit.
I don't have need of another suit, but
All right.
138 it is. So I pull out my
He's got to pack
stick.
around.
I pull out all my cred sticks,
All your cred sticks.
and I'll have money left over, by the way, when I'm done.
How much do we have left?
Hang on.
I gotta get every nickel.
Yeah, well,
I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to tell him how much I'm going to have
Right.
left. Let's see.
Just make sure it's on your character sheet.
All it is.
So subtract that, and he. Oh, you need some kind of. He's here. He gives you 3 rolls of MDC duct tape. He throws it in for free.
Nice. Alright, 100 minus 1. Oh, come on, really?
While you're figuring out, we'll go back to the group in the info.
Yes.
You guys have been moving along. Jeffrey, what'd you roll for your perception?
Oh, Ace was leading.
Oh, Ace, go ahead and roll your perception and your climbing. Actually, if you're taking the direct route.
There's climbing. Maybe you should let me handle it.
It's more like descending.
Oh,
Plus perception.
Be like, what? So +2 for you right now, I believe?
Excuse
it's
me.
so nice.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're cutting through the jungle, through the dense jungle, using your samurai sword?
Sure, why not?
I mean, I don't think you have a machete, right?
Nope.
So yeah,
used to.
you're cutting through with your sword. It's swiping right through these jungle plants. When all of a sudden you cut through something and a skeleton kind of comes out of and is just plopping there, and you can see it's some sort of human. Its face is facing down from you. It's in various stage of decomposition. It looked like when you sliced, you cut through like some kind of bush or tree that was actually this person was inside.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's never
That
good.
man eating plants.
Do we see this?
Well, he does. You can roll a perception. Did you stop? Or did you keep going?
13?
I got a nat 20.
Yeah, you see the thing, it pops out. You guys kind of jump back. You see this guy that's all decomposed, dried up,
I immediately stake him through the heart.
with the nat 20. With the nat 20,
Yes.
Lightfoot, you do see that it has vampire face. That's fucking funny. As you see Lyndall, like, he cuts a piece of wood and he's staking him through the heart.
I'm
Yeah.
not that close without me noticing it.
Good job, Jeffrey.
What's that?
I'm not a vampire that close without me sensing it.
It was
It was
dead
dead.
as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure it stays that way.
Yeah. It was
In fact,
it is
how
not
close is the river?
you can't really tell. I mean, you can still hear it, but you can't really tell because it's so thick. The forest is so
Okay.
dense.
Okay. If we were close enough, I'd throw the body in the river too, just as an extra fuck you, but
I mean, you
this will have to
you
do.
could, but you notice Terry, you got that nat 20. You notice what it was in is actually, you see another lump in like what looks like the body of a tree, but as you look closer, it has reptilian scales, but it's dried and long dead. You can count.
Oh,
You can count 5 humanoid-sized bodies inside what looks like the dead carcass of a really giant snake. Probably
holy shit.
That
was one big snake.
it's probably 80 meters long.
80
Holy
meters.
shit.
That's roughly 100, 240 feet,
And it's
roughly.
dead. And but it looks like it's dried like a husk.
Oh.
I wonder what.
Look!
Does
There's a
anybody recognize the snake?
I'm not there.
But
Can
I
I?
have a look at the vampire, the lumps, and the snake. I'm like, did they drink the thing from the inside?
Can I look at it with my Harry Potter knowledge? Is it a basilisk?
It could be.
Huh.
I mean, it looks a lot like the basilisk
Okay.
from Harry Potter.
It's one very big
Does
snake.
it have a feathered crest near the head?
You actually haven't found the head.
We haven't found the head. We just found the middle section where the bodies were,
Yeah.
where it was digesting.
You can look up in the tree and you see that the body is dried and it goes up a tree and then it goes over a really large branch and off in the opposite direction of the river. Almost the direction you came from, but more to a western position.
So actually following the river?
Kinda,
Okay.
vaguely.
Yes.
Well, I mean, if this is a basilisk, they're
Oh, should we
They-
examine the
so
other bodies
venomous.
and see if they're vampires as well?
I kind of don't want to fuck with them if they're not already moving. Like this one,
You guys start smacking off. Like you realize there's insects biting you guys.
are there maggot flies
Oh, shit.
or corpse flies, whatever the fuck they were called?
Everybody is taking a 1d4 damage from the environment SDC first.
What's up?
So it looks like everybody got 3 points of damage from insect bites.
Damn it. And they lay eggs.
yeah.
Terry, one of them drills in right on your right nipple.
Ow! That's my good nipple.
Melvin, it gets a testicle.
It's a testicle.
John Wilson, it's drilling in your brain, but it's like it's empty. You can't find it. Just kidding. Yeah, the mosquitoes are about an inch and a half, like round. They're huge.
But they don't have like the human faces on it, right? Like
These particular ones do not.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Would lighting sage help to repel the insects?
I don't know. Will it?
It can.
I don't know. Let's see if it does.
It can. Smoke kind of does works. Citronella would work better.
I don't have any citronella, but I do have plenty of sage.
Do you have lemongrass?
Nope. Wait,
Mint?
I don't think so. Yeah.
You
I
would
mint.
have mint, yeah.
Mint is good for
It is
for
meant
insects.
for tea mostly.
But you probably don't have enough to burn.
I push. We should have asked Alice or something against this.
Yeah.
They probably don't have to deal with this shit.
Anyways, my question is, this is a lush forest, so why is this snake dried out?
Again, I'm pretty sure it ate vampires and they drank it from the inside.
Roll a
I'm
20-sided dice there, Melvin. Or is it percentile? It must be percentile then.
percentile or 20?
Roll your sense
Sense
vampires.
vampire?
Oh, since vampires? Okay.
Yeah.
69.
Nice. You win.
You win.
As you're looking at this vampire, you can tell that it was stuck, like it's already been stuck through the heart with wood. like fine, sharp needles, almost like a porcupine quill, but made of wood. But as you're looking at this particular one that had popped out, you become aware that you know there's undead around. You feel a vampire.
Oh, crazy. It's night out or day?
It's cloudy, still daytime. It's overcast. The rain's out a little bit. It's just a drizzle though.
That's what I say. Maybe he got burned out, but this fella here did not drink this snake out. And there's another one in the area.
And there are those 5 lumps that you can see in the body.
Alrighty.
Kato is then.
I say, anybody know how to fight vampires besides me?
Fire, and our oh so lovely sun goddess with a very special spell.
What? Glow of daylight?
True
Glow
daylight.
of true sunlight.
Cause fuck those bitches.
Yep, it's a.
Alright. I know there's a vampire. There's another vampire close with us. We got 5 lumps here. I'm thinking about opening them up just to make sure we don't get attacked from behind.
Wait, say that one more time.
There's another vampire nearby us, and this snake has 5 other incisions to show that he's 8. I'm about to open them up to make sure there's not a vampire in there alive,
Okay.
so it doesn't attack us.
Is that what
So,
you?
are you ready?
I
All
will.
I put my katana away and pull out my what are they, tattoo swords, and go up there and
Muzzler's Maxima.
Okay. And you go up there, and one of them you have to climb up the tree to get to the body.
of course. Let's see. Let's roll.
So roll your climb.
I did not make it.
You climb up there, and you strike the snake body, and you cut it open, and the body falls out, hits the ground about 40 feet below, and just kind of breaks apart. You definitely don't think that's the that definitely wasn't the vampire.
Oh, that's definitely not.
And that one's still a little gushy. Like you see some gushy parts.
I'm probably not crazy. Oh.
Oof.
So I go for the second one.
I'd like to try and summon necrotic energy to see if I can summon the dead.
What's that?
It's all right. That would use
Thank you.
that, John.
I want to summon necrotic energy to try and see if I can summon the dead.
Who's doing that?
What?
Brandon,
Brandon,
it's
not medicine?
animate dead simple to put it into the actual.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your 20-sided die to see if you can. So you start messing with the dead body. You spend your PPE, but fail to bring it to life.
Thank God.
Yeah.
No, we don't need that kind of infighting right now.
And you cut open the second one,
Yep.
and it's actually a large boar. Well, actually, that'd probably be a medium-sized boar.
Oh, there's a board meat I wanted.
But before he cuts another one, Rowan, if you would mind, pretty please casting through sunlight, because we know there is a vampire in the area.
But you did better than it.
No, not yet, but I can do it.
Okay.
You cast.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've already learned.
Right.
How
So
to
you
do it.
cast true sunlight, well, with daylight, and you don't hear any hissing or sizzling or screaming in the area.
Well, it will
But
stay.
it does kind of light up the area more,
Right.
and you can see the there is this tree that the snake is wrapped around. Its roots kind of dangle over some rocky outcroppments, and it actually, you guys notice that it's an old temple of some sort. There's structure to the rocks.
Hmm.
I swear, this is another Mayan temple full of vampires.
Oh.
Are we in that jungle?
What's that?
You got in the middle, Lightfoot.
What'd you say, Lightfoot?
I was asking if we were in that jungle. You said something about Mayan temples.
Well, we're not in
No,
the
we're not.
Yucatan, but the very first time I rifted was into a Mayan temple on Fligam full of fucking vampires.
Maybe this is the same one.
So lore, religion.
Mine was in the bag lore.
Hmm.
Lore religion.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just
you're
to-
checking out you can't
Yeah.
tell yet. You haven't seen any depictions or gods or statues. You do see what look like some snake-like people.
Okay.
Yentis. If you do a demon monster war.
Okay. I'll roll a demon monster one.
Yenti. It's a-
46.
It's a half human, half serpent like race. Usually worshippers of Kali.
Oh. Okay. So if I'm correct, which I think I am, this could be a temple to Kali. You look at the serpent people there and there. So
Okay.
yeah.
Ace, you still sensing vampires?
Ace is still sensing vampires.
Yes?
Okay. Let's finish cutting up those lumps.
What is the cat doing?
Go for the number five.
Like
Go
with
for
the other cat.
You cut through the other lumps. Pick 1, 2, or 3.
two.
2. You cut through you skip one lump and you think it's the next one, and you cut through it and you find there's a human female in here. You think you're actually must be getting closer towards the head, because they're getting less dry and dry. This one is probably only a few weeks, or not weeks, days dead. But you see, she's a pregnant woman
Oh.
Oh shit.
of. It looks kind of like a pygmy tribe. She's only about 4.5 feet tall, but she has just a very 9-month-old pregnant belly, and the belly moves.
Oh, I wonder if this was like a sacrifice.
Ricky, anybody know? I said, oh, we might have a baby here. Anybody know how to deliver a baby from a dead person?
No.
Do we
Really,
want to?
Miss
I
Prometheus?
I mean, I don't. Ooh. This might not just be a baby.
Well, it might be.
Well, if she gets bit by a
You think it's a
vampire.
vampire?
Maybe not a vampire, but maybe something part of the snake?
it moves again, and you can
Oh.
see it pushing its hand out.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I don't
definitely towards Dampier.
Yeah.
What's that?
Dampier is a half vampire, biological.
Right.
Grab it.
Take a blade. Actually, I don't think they don't have such classic riffs, do they?
Probably not. This is just straight, like, actual gamer lore here.
They actually do have Dampiers.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Must be one of Rifters.
It is in.
Oh no, right, I remember reading it. No,
Wait, is it in World Book 1?
It's in the Vampire Source book.
Yeah.
Yeah, World Book 1.
Vampire Kingdoms, Vampire Source Books. Yeah, you see, it pushes its hand out. The hand is, you can tell, is clawed.
I'm surprised it's not ripping its way out to get to us.
Alright.
Working on it.
I look at the dead victim's neck and see if she's been bitten.
You look at her neck, and you do not find a bite on the neck.
Doesn't look like she's been bitten on the neck.
Don't think that
Ooh,
this
I'm
is...
really sticking with Dampier then. Either way, kill it with fire!
I can do that.
There's a claim if you want to kill it with fire.
Yes.
That's not cool.
Sorry. Can we see that it's killing? That it's clawing its way out? Or no?
No,
It's
it's
just-
pushing, it's moved, but you can tell that its hands are clawed.
Yeah, we don't want, it's not a human baby.
Nope.
Well, other animals have the right to live just like we do. We don't know this person's evil.
John Wilson, roll a perception.
All
You're the only
right.
one who hasn't seen anything.
Yeah.
Or Morphin yet.
I want to throw a fireball before anybody can stop me.
Ace is right there.
John Wilson,
John Wilson got a 13.
you're like, what are those knots on top of her head?
Oh, I'll check them out. Hey,
Horns?
look at these things.
Yeah, she's got little fawn-like horns on her head. She looks human, but she has 3 sets of weird horns on her head.
Insects?
Hmm?
It must be some kind of species that I've never seen.
Well,
So they're not dragon sworn or powerful childless sworn horns?
You can't. It could be.
Okay, hold off on killing.
Wait a minute.
Are there
Since-
any elves around here?
Can I...
Do you have an essence?
No. Damn it.
Any of you have essences?
No!
I don't.
Oh, no.
I have an
Nyneave does.
essence.
Nyneave does, unless it was taken away.
Remember, all your essences, anybody was in that group, your essences are pretty much deactivated.
Okay.
The only one who wouldn't is Melvin's character, because he was the only one who not with the group, but he doesn't have an essence. So, yeah, you're looking at this creature. It could be you guys have never seen a child of the sworn in the wild.
In the wild.
It could
That
be.
is- Brandon would like to try and kill it with micro death bolt.
Wait,
If-
but if it is...
Roll a strike.
Fuck.
I yell and say, are there any elves in the area?
Thank goodness.
There are no elves in the area that you are aware of.
I know, that's why I yelled it.
Oh, you're yelling?
Yeah.
Are there any elves in the area? There is
Yeah, you
no
know what this
response.
thing is?
It has been a couple hours since you guys left this group. What'd you get for your strike? A 5. You see dark. Oh, is that to even produce it? No, that was 21. You see darkish
So that was
energy
just for...
spiral out of Brandon's hands and misses the lady because it's only a 5. but it hits. It actually hits her arm, and you see it like disintegrates some of it. The arm just kind of turns, blackens, and shrivels.
Brandon, what the hell do you think you're doing? That could be a child of the sworn child. Or it could be a fucking Natosan child.
We can't hear you, Brandon.
A damn prayer or something?
She could be child of the sworn.
But if it's undead,
We don't know if it's the undead.
oh, whoops.
That was just our primary theory until we saw the horns.
Oh, shoot. My bad.
So is somebody going to cut this baby out of her to find out what it is?
I don't have a knife.
You have a
Ry-lo-kin,
sword. You have a sword. I have
Terry.
a sword.
Terry, roll the saving throw.
Or it's a little too big to be doing that.
14.
14? Okay. Your mind, Terry, becomes a little foggy for a second, and then you kind of shake it off.
That was weird. What was that?
What was what?
I suddenly had I kind of lost focus there for a minute.
like you got lightheaded or
Just sort of brain fog.
Doesn't like, I was this
Quick
group a lot.
focus.
Spartan's gonna take a sweep. Just like looking around. 18 total perception.
Spartan, make a saving throw.
Damn. Shouldn't have done that.
Oh no.
Emmy or P bonuses.
Oh, I know what's happening.
It's
So do I, but that's metagaming.
What do you mean ME or PE bonuses? It's not psionic.
Okay.
Oh wait, it is psionic in nature.
Okay. That's why I asked. 10.
You feel compelled
Yeah, I fucking
to
figured.
quietly back off and go. You need to urinate.
Where are you going?
I don't say here on. He said quite
You know,
80
you're
to my
going to wander
crowd.
off. I'm going to ask you where you're going.
You need to take a piss.
Shouldn't go too far. We want to stay close
Yeah.
together.
What's wrong with you?
Thank you. What equipment do I have?
I'm going to kind of keep an eye on him and see where he goes.
Oh, wait a minute. I
That's
do have
better.
one.
Gaming.
Not to watch him pee, but
You might.
You wanna check him out.
What?
So Jeffrey, you see Lightfoot checking you out while you're trying to urinate.
I'm just watching his back to
I
make
mean,
sure
do you
nothing
show her-
happens.
do you
'cause
show
we're
her the
unsure of
goods?
What's going on
Do
here?
you show her the goods?
Am I still under the effects of the thing?
You are.
Then yes.
So Lightfoot,
Like I'll be subtle, but
He's-
Okay,
you're checking out him peeing.
it's just going to turn just enough, right?
exactly.
He's gonna fire hose
He-
it.
he's trying to impress you.
He's writing his name.
Oh no.
Forgets I used to be a cougar.
No, he did it nonchalantly. But you're pissing.
Like I'm pretending not to notice she's there.
Yeah, and you well, yeah, but now you the compulsion is you know that she is watching you, so you need to move further into the forest, further
I
down
gotcha.
towards the bottom of these
Okay.
roots.
All right. Well,
He's just going to keep
I mean, I
wandering.
got an 80
into
for my prowl to do this.
Okay.
I assumed it was going to be a prowl roll.
Yeah, so he turns and goes down into some taller grass where you can just kind of see the top of his head.
the top of his head.
Which one?
Nat 20. All of a sudden, he completely disappears.
That would go to the armor of it then, yeah. Fuck.
All of a sudden, he what?
Completely. You don't see him. He's gone.
Poof.
He's gone, yeah.
I'm gonna run over there and holler at the same time. Wendell just disappeared.
Okay, so you run over there. I need you to roll a sense of balance because you are descending a hill. And you're running in front. Lyndall just disappeared.
When she says that, I'll follow where she's going.
Okay.
I swear,
Carefully.
if this happens again.
Alrighty, I guess I'll.
Well, come on, roll already. Jeez.
Lyndall, you are being dragged gently down a passageway over a passageway of naked vampiric women that are pulling you deeper into a cave.
Now, why couldn't I?
And they are lusting after you. You feel a bite somewhere down near your genitals because they were exposed.
Oh. Ew, they got a golden shower. Oh, ew.
Dave,
Ew.
What?
do I need to use a Betty?
No, you're not dead.
Okay. Just my written one won't matter whether or not I use one. But I meant like I'll try to fight mentally, but can I try to fight the compulsion again?
In a couple more actions here.
I'd be a vampire.
So what is everybody doing?
Following
Oh.
Lightfoot.
I'm gonna be so jealous.
What'd you get for your sense of balance? 8. It's actually
19 is a fake roll. The 8 is the right one.
yeah. It would actually be a D20, but we can times that by 5, and that's 40%. You still make it.
Okay.
Rowan,
It's supposed to be 100?
you too.
Yeah. Rowan, okay.
Minus 40.
Minus?
Yeah, I kind
Or
of
add 40 to your roll.
Cortez
Sorry.
Vampire Lord situation here.
Add 40?
No, 20.
Oh.
What's your physical prowess? Isn't it like 8?
Yeah. No, it's 9 now.
Oh.
I upped it.
Wait, I thought it was 12.5.
I got an 84.
Um,
Fuck me.
You run and you
Oh.
trip, and fall, and smash your face on a rock.
Oh, I did put on armor of Vithan. I did do that.
Yeah, you smash your head. Boom. However, the armor of Vithan kind of cushions the fall, and you kind of tumble, crack.
Jesus.
And you go down about 75 feet, and you end up in kind of
She
like
knocked me over.
in kind of a rut. Actually, roll me a 20-sided die.
Oh no.
If you get under a 8, you actually hit Lightfoot.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Shit.
So Lightfoot, you're carefully going
I just
down,
fell on my
running,
ass.
and all of a sudden, she just clobbers you, and you go end over end, and you guys both end up at the bottom of this this 75-foot ravine between what looks like some temple rocks and a root, like where a bunch of water had come through and washed away and uncovered this temple.
Are we conscious?
Yes, but you're kind of dazed and confused. Getting up. Jeffrey, you
I
can
get up
roll
like
a saving throw against the mind control again. Except, Jeffrey, this is amazing to you.
So I did have a question. I had armor Vithan on. I know that Nat 20 got through it. Did it pop, or was I compelled to dispel it during that time?
Yes, you were definitely compelled to dispel it because you wanted to feel every sensation. These girls are
18.
kissing
18.
you, rubbing your body.
And he still has his pants open, right?
Yeah.
His pants are off now. 18, you kind of come through, but when a vampire chick she's tongue kissing you, and she's actually biting your tongue and drinking from your tongue, as another one is drinking from your groin area.
That's not gonna hurt. That's
The
good.
moment my mouth is free, lantern light.
A couple other bites you feel in various parts of your body. One of your right nipple is getting sucked on. You try to do lantern light. Go ahead and roll me a 20-sided die.
Oh, he's all discombobulated again.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oops.
You're actually in ecstasy. Like they are pleasuring you.
I'ma die in a cave.
You die
But you're
happy.
gonna die happy. Yeah.
That's great. I'ma still die.
It doesn't mean you're gonna die.
You're gonna become a vampire.
Well,
I've understood that.
Or just cattle.
9 for my performance.
What did
Oh,
you
you're gonna
perform?
fake it? Really?
My performance.
Oh, okay.
So you start trying to
Ooh.
pleasure these girls back.
I figured if I can't lean out, I'm gonna lean into the turn. Or whatever.
Okay.
I
Remember, you're scared to death.
am scared to death, yes. I want to cast Lantern Light or Armored Ithan, but apparently it's not working.
Okay.
But if you cast,
And unfortunately, I don't have a nice AoE spell.
Oh,
Yeah, she find you.
did the true daylight come with me?
Yes, it's followed
Okay.
you down to where you are.
Okay.
to
No,
where
I
we
just
fell
wanted
in
to.
something together.
But
I
as
wonder
you
what that looks like when you're rolling.
But as you come in contact with this pyramid at the bottom, the light kind of flickers and dims.
It goes out.
Flickers and dims.
Okay.
And tips.
Shit.
As you feel like the energy of this temple is draining the magic from it. Remember, this temple isn't on a ley line.
Right.
It's feeding off the PPE of your spell.
I dispel
Oh,
You dispel it? Okay. You dispel it. Immediately, this shrilling that you didn't realize was in your head ceases.
oh.
And you guys start to like you guys are getting up.
it. Yeah.
Also, you also see that too. Lightfoot, you had this weird shrilling in your head. And
And
it's
it's
gone
gone?
when she dispels her spell.
Hmm.
Ace, what are you doing?
I guess I'm following everybody else.
So you guys leave the little baby, and you go down further. John Wilson, what are you doing?
I'll follow.
Morphin and Brandon.
We're probably going to stick with the baby and try to see if we can carry it to term.
You believe you have to cut it out.
Okay, let's see what we have to work with.
All right. The rest of you kind of descend on the two ladies that are at the bottom.
Let's
This
dusting
chasm.
ourselves off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys get up and you've dusted yourself off, and now you can see where the water has washed away. You see the opening to this called a mastaba. It's like it's a type of pyramid, but it's one of those older pyramids. It's actually shaped kind of.
Is it like more of the round ones?
No, this is.
Or more than Mayan.
No, this is definitely not a Mayan. This is more like, I think it's West African or
Not Egyptian.
maybe a little bit Indonesian too,
So that
with its own little. It looks kind of like in that kind of shape.
okay.
It has, the doorway looks like two tails lashed together to make an archway, and that it comes down, and there are what looks like two statues of Yenti females with their breasts exposed, kind of like.
So
And if you look like that, it looks like a womb.
Yeah.
Kind
Well,
of.
so,
And you can see dirt going down the temple.
like it's
Down the temple
so
stairs.
like
Yeah.
a road.
Yeah, there's like mud going down the temple opening, or the opening to the temple.
Howard, do you recognize this?
like I said, I thought it might have been to the goddess Kali, but I don't know the connection to vampires. There's definitely
Well,
something
God is the mother of life and death.
true.
She's a mother goddess and rules both life and death.
The temple is made of some kind of dark gray stone, could be just with carvings all around it.
Like
Very death cult looking symbols.
okay.
Um,
Are we getting like a sense of like stay away, like this is bad, like sense evil?
I mean, it is an ominous pyramid.
Well,
It has death statues, skulls. There's some bones littering the way down on the dirt path.
Doesn't look like a happy place.
It
Right.
doesn't look like a it's not a place that you would go if you needed to, but you do hear the screams of Lyndall.
Oh, down in the temple?
You mean the moans of ecstasy?
Sorry, you hear the moan. You hear moaning from the temple.
Oh, well, he's having a great time.
You don't know that,
No, I know.
but that's what you hear is moaning.
We do know that he's been snatched.
Right.
So,
He's in a snatch.
Yes, he's in a snatch right
So at that
several
point,
snatches.
we're gonna switch to back to Dr. Asclepius,
Alright.
who
I'm gonna
has
cast armor this hand.
he has gathered his material, and by now has traveled back to the fire station, Nazareth's home, and
I'll just back my vehicle right into his cavern.
Yeah, you will, you nasty.
Wow, this game is really taking a turn.
are you in your cavern or are you in your
My
church?
goodness.
I was in my church.
He's laying in his church, so he's not even. But that is
Okay.
funny. You get to his church and you back your truck up to the back. What, you got a truck?
I got a vehicle from somewhere, because it was a vehicle at the firehouse, I'm sure.
There would have been.
I think they're still sitting in the bottom of the temple fortress.
Ah, fuck. Well, then, shit.
Craig's, he took an old surplus military vehicle and he decided to deliver. He's backing the truck up to the church for you.
Nice, thank you.
He's got 2 guys. He says he included in the cost, and they where would you like this equipment? It's a family of Samoan grackltooths.
Samoan
Cool. Alright, I direct them where I want my stuff.
Do you let them come in and actually see the dragon on the ground all fucked up?
And I give them a little spiel about the Church of Nitosa and the great god Nazareth, because I am in his church.
Right. So as they're unloading, you kind of hear one of them says, he says, "The great God, not so great God." It looks like he's. They're talking amongst each other, chuckling, making jokes, because Nazareth is fucked up on the ground.
Yeah, that's gonna go well for him later.
The larger Grackltooth walks up and he comes up to right up to you, Nazareth, while you're out there. He's like, "Hello."
What? What?
Oh, you're alive. Just wanted to leave a card with you. Kroger's, we deliver.
Okay.
He's like, "I've only seen a couple of you up close before in my life."
Cool.
Hey, if you don't make it, do you think I could
No.
buy your carcass?
No.
That sounds
Ry-lo-kin in human form.
right. I know. In Grackltooth.
He's a Grackltooth. Nope. Okay, well, those wounds look really bad. Do you have a family member I can make a payment to?
Oh,
Oh boy.
This guy's about to die.
Right.
I was going to say,
Yeah, Nazareth is gonna start to
it's
growl.
time for lunch.
He starts to growl. He backs up. Whoa. No harm, no foul. I was just saying in case of, the ultimate sacrifice. Just in case.
Just fix me.
I'm not a doctor.
Well, do whatever you were meant to do here and leave.
If you survive, I will give you
I will
50% off
survive.
of any item at Kroger's, and we deliver. And he runs out.
Yeah,
We're out as well,
Laugh while you
real
can,
quick.
monkey boy. Laugh while you can.
And you set up shop. It takes you about an hour to prep take the tools out and figure out how they work properly.
And sanitize.
Well, I'm not going to worry too much about sanitizing because
Okay, because he's a dragon.
he's a dragon, and I got a sample of his, in a glass jar that I'm going to have analyzed. So, yeah.
Frank can analyze it for you.
Okay.
So, I'm going to start. Here we go. Ding.
First
11.
wound. I believe there was 11.
Nice.
You got an hot 11. You find a spot and you start cutting into this wound. Poor dragon is screaming. It's painful. You have to remove about 30 pounds of necrotized flesh.
Right.
And go ahead and roll for extraction of the first item. All right, remember, you have to be in your full environmental gear.
46.
And I believe you only have 2 hours of oxygen in that suit. And you grab the first piece and you extract it. And you pull this cylinder out that it looks like it's probably 5 inches long, 3.5 inches wide. It has several spikes coming out of what look like mystical writing on it.
Ah, so it's not depleted uranium.
And his flesh is there's still some strands of flesh connected to this thing, and
Right.
you plop it into whatever storage container you were gonna use it on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use it on the Geiger counter?
I'm going to have it checked out, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Is it radioactive?
It is.
Shit. It's also magical.
It is radioactive. Can you see magic?
I can't see magic because I don't have my essences active,
Okay.
but I do have magic lore. And I rolled a 9.
It could be magic, but as you examine this, you're not so sure if it's actually a magic item or if it's because it's depleted uranium.
Right. I think it's because it's depleted uranium, but if it was magic, the magic would have added to the effect.
Yeah, some of the markings, some of the mystical markings are broken. So
Right.
that could have been part of the spell that these things.
So there might have been a spell on them.
Yeah, it is
Prior.
possible.
Okay. That's good to know. All right, I'll file that away.
But you think most of the effect is because it's radioactive.
Right.
All right. Go ahead and do another one. You start cutting in and sawing in this one.
Oh.
This is ugly. Like, you have to remove some bone. This is from one of his ribs. Like, this is horrible.
God.
And roll again.
Oh, shit!
Oh! Stop! Stop! Fuck! All of a sudden, Nazareth, you can't feel your left leg.
Oh my God. I can't feel my leg! What are you doing?
Okay, we fixed it.
We fixed it.
You can't even move your leg.
That effect should be gone soon.
It's anesthetic.
You realize when you remove some stuff, you remove like a nerve bundle.
Oh, bleh. Oh,
Well,
no.
it should regenerate
I
now.
was gonna say, it'll grow back.
It'll grow back.
You do your mother proud, Dr. Asclepius.
Hey, I'm just winging it, but the way I see it, if I don't do this now, he could be dead by the time we get into somebody.
How much damage do you have on you?
What?
How much damage do you have on you?
I had 60.
Yeah, by the time he's done, you have like 15 hit points or
Oh.
MDC left.
What?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's sweating.
You were riddled with 11 of these holy things, and he had to
Holy
remove meat around it. You're just like this emaciated like
bleh.
corpse of a dragon.
Yeah, you'll be that way probably for days.
Well, he heals himself.
It takes you 3.5 days
Oof.
to remove all of this
Wow.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's bad. Yeah.
and then you pack it with medication that you think
And
will
pray
work.
Tosin. Yep,
Um,
pray Tosin.
you had to spend another 6,000 credits for bandages, though.
That's okay.
Isn't that what the duct tape was for?
I don't meditate.
That's only 3 rolls.
Well, I got concrete staples too.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so you only had to use $3,000 worth of bandages for the dragon, and he looks like he's Frankenstein together.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he's alive.
But he's alive. Your patient is alive. You can put a little subcategory for surgery on a dragon
Nice.
for a skill that you.
I now know a little bit about dragon anatomy.
A dragon anatomy
Yeah.
at 15%.
So Dave, would that be under surgery or skinning and preparing?
It depends on which way he did it.
Maybe a new butchery skill.
I'm gonna put this skill under veterinary doctor.
There you go.
I don't know if he wants to be considered a pet.
It could be livestock.
All right, well, how about medical doctor dragon? How's that?
As long as you can do surgery on a dragon, you can do surgery on a horse.
Right?
Except the horse might be dead by the time I'm done.
Yeah, I can't take quite as much punishment.
No. And you know what? I don't have enough space on my character sheet for another skill. I'm not kidding.
There's a reason I make a second sheet for my skill sheet.
Yeah, I might need another sheet. We'll work it out.
Although I finished updating Melvin's and his is all on his front page.
Oh.
It's legible. I don't care where it is as long as it's like legible.
It looks legible.
Yeah. All right. Success. Dr. Prometheus, the dragon bone doctor.
The
I'll
dragon
say this,
whisperer.
it would be pretty hard to promote a dead god.
So, Prometheus, do you sell any of the dragon flesh and scales to the local meat market?
No. For several reasons. Number one,
He doesn't wanna
this
die.
is sacred flesh to the Church of Nazareth. So I think that would be sacrilegious.
Okay.
And two, it's mostly necrotic flesh.
You gotta make it into the sacrament.
Yeah.
The wafers.
But I will burn it
You're not going to turn it into a reliquary?
and dedicate it to Natosa and Nazareth.
Okay.
Including the bone.
The bone, actually, it takes a while to burn everything, but the bone doesn't burn away. It just stays. And it was a rib bone.
This bone I'm going to secret it away for now. The only person that knows that I have it is me. And probably Nazareth when he wakes. I think it might make a good magic item foundation.
Okay. All right. And you have 3 scales.
Ooh.
Fallen.
Same thing with the scales.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll set those aside for actually for Nazareth. So they're his. So if he wants to use them for magic items or whatever, that'll be up to him.
Okay.
But no, I'm not gonna gain financially from this. I feel good that I was able to do it, and now we have the equipment to do it
Again.
again. So
Again.
But you're like
I just put it.
at the end of those days. I mean, it looked like a slaughterhouse. There was so much blood on the
Oh, I bet.
the
Yeah.
church floor that it's forever tainted with the blood of Nazareth.
Was consecrated.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely been blessed. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well,
So, Jaden, I hope you wrote those on your character sheet for Nazareth, because that's what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to give them to you.
The scales or the bone and the
Scales
scales?
and the bone.
Okay. Hey.
even though you're so low on hit points, you actually feel better.
I feel better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now that he's
Oh,
cut,
that's so
yeah,
with
you
uranium out of
couldn't
there.
concentrate at all. Your body wasn't healing at all. You were nauseous and sick and just smelt your own body rotting.
Yes.
And now he's cleansed you of that.
Thank you, Prometheus.
All right. Morphin is sitting there with Brandon, and you guys are with this dead body that has a living creature still in it. And you're trying to deliver it, right?
Yep.
Do you have a knife of some sort?
I got a survival knife and I also have a fire axe.
Lord!
Those for compensation. But I do have a hunting knife though.
What type of hunting knife?
Let me check.
Is that just the SDC hunting knife?
Yeah, SDC. Yes.
Okay. Is that from Brandon's stuff or?
They both have knives. One's a hunting knife, and Brandon also has a hunting knife and has like kunai, if you know what that is.
Mm-hmm. It is very hard to cut the flesh of this body. You're able to do it. It just takes a lot of effort. And all of your muscles are sore from cutting open this creature's belly.
Oh man!
Almost as if it had a armor rating. But you're able to. What'd you get for your roll?
Oh yeah. What are we rolling for this? First aid? Oh, first aid.
First aid? No, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah. Blood is pouring out of this body as you.
So for context, I have a 90 for first aid.
Right. Do you have anatomy and physiology? Any classes?
No, this is a corpse we're dealing with.
Yeah. Okay.
But the being inside of her is alive.
Right. You're having hard. Is that for Morphin or Brandon?
That's for Morphin.
Is Brandon gonna assist? Brandon, you think you think Morphin's going too wildly, and like is gonna hurt this child as he's cutting him?
Whoa! Let me help. Let me help there, buddy. What? Just trust me.
It's a little better. With the two of you, you managed to cut open into the stomach, past some of the muscle. And then you can see the muscle of the uterus that's wrapped around this child. How do you cut it free?
How do I cut it free?
Well, yeah, how do you cut through the uterus?
Well, since the creature is dead, I figure I can take my time with it at least. And so I'm just trying to. We're focusing all of our attention on not injuring the living, I guess you could call it, the embryo, or, well, I guess it's not an embryo anymore.
Fetus.
You need a better knife to cut through the muscle of the uterus. Like better than anything you two have.
Brandon's gonna get a weird look on his face, and he's gonna try to activate his. He's gonna try to activate a psionic fist.
Psionic fist.
What?
He's gonna try to use his MDC fist to kind of like
Punch his way
make
Rupture the uterus.
with his finger.
Oh God.
So let's see if we activate it first. No, we don't.
So you punch the uterus like BAM!
That's the baby out.
The baby moves for a second and then stops.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
What does Morphin think when Brandon just punches this uterus?
What did you doing? I thought I could cut it open. Your fist?
He's talking to himself.
What? You need to calm down a little bit. You're punching babies.
Morphin's gonna be such a great mother.
So, you guys don't ask for any help?
Well, is anyone still in the area though? That's the
They
thing.
all went down the hill. I mean, you could carry the uterus.
Oh, we're gonna carry the uterus.
Oh
Let's do
man,
it.
what about that sight?
So, do you have hunting or butchery of any sort, either of those characters? So that they can properly cut this uterus out and then carry it?
The closest would be Morphin having outdoorsmanship.
Okay. Go ahead and roll some percentile dice.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Ouch!
You cut it free, and all of a sudden, but you cut it wrong, and you kind of push it, and the uterus rolls out, and then bounces and goes down the hill.
Oh my god!
Oh, bouncing baby.
Bouncing baby boy!
We're gonna run after it.
And it's going right down the same hill that they all went down.
Oh, goody. Who's it gonna hit in the head?
Getting hit by a 50-pound uterus.
Oh yeah.
That's a big baby for a 4-foot tall woman.
Isn't it? Yeah, it actually hit somebody.
Oh shit!
Let's roll a d6 to see who it is.
I swear if it's me, I'll be so fucking pissed.
No! Oh, it can't be. It can't be you. It is you! Because it can't go through a different dimension. It can't hit Scott. So, you guys are looking at this cavern, right? This walkway, this going down.
Right.
Going down into there. When all of a sudden, You guys, like, there's a splash of, like, some blood and stuff on you guys. And then you see this something just hits the ground, but it hits right in the doorway and then rolls down. And just keeps going, bouncing down. It looked like a ball of pink flesh.
What the hell was that?
I no clue. What? What do you mean sorry?
What was
What'd you do?
You see they're covered in blood. Blood up to their elbows. Holding knives.
What did you guys do?
What? You're gonna kill us now too?
No, they're up on the top of the hill.
I know. What happened?
We don't want. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
Well, you better tell us what happened.
Right? What?
You're coming at us with knives.
We were trying to play doctor.
Melvin,
With each other?
you
Ew.
see that the whatever
Really?
just fell down in the hole, it only went down about 18 feet and it kind of lodged in a broken rock. But it looks like it's pulsating. Oh, and you sense vampires down there.
Oh, fuck.
So it's
Oh,
8:58. We should take a short break for a minute because it's gonna before we start exploring the.
Good.
Sounds like a
Need to pee.
plan.
All right.
And get
sorry.
bug into bed.
Hello, hello, hello. We're just on a little bit of break. Is everybody back already?
So remember, be yourself. Always be yourself. Unless you can be Unicron. Screw it. Always be Unicron.
So for your play yourself character, Melon, we'll have to get together to do an introduction of the character.
Okay.
Because we'll have to do your rifting story, basically.
Okay. Well, yeah, I figured to determine the time and date I rift to determine what I have on me.
Yep. Exactly.
We do have this lovely temple full of vampires.
Uh-huh.
It's happened before, that's all I'm
My
saying.
character might go in there and negotiate the vampires to talk to the intelligence and become a master vampire, and they come after everybody.
Why settle for a master vampire when you become a vampire lord?
I believe that's what a master vampire is.
Nah, it's
The
class
only thing
above.
about the master vampire is the vampire intelligence.
No. There's second class, first class, master, vampire lord, and then the intelligence.
They rewrote them mainly for Palladium. And it's in a Rifter. Where is the vampire source book? All right, it looks like most everybody's back. Oh, we're waiting for Terry. And Jaden, where's he at?
I think he's getting food.
I got a bowl of cereal.
Anyways, why start at the top? Let the other guy take the responsibility, and you just come around and manipulate him to do what you want him to do. So when shit hits the fan and goes wrong, you don't get blamed.
This guy hasn't heard the term that shit rolls downhill.
It sure does.
It depends on how much power you have. But shit can also skip a person as it goes downhill.
It could. I mean, you don't want to be the wild vampire.
Ain't that the truth?
That's not the goal.
No.
So, you would opt to be a master vampire?
It would be fun. It would be fun to play. I'm willing to be honest, I'm willing to play anything.
But, I'm saying, it's you. You would want to lose your humanity and become a vampire? Like a Rift's vampire? That is like the worst type of vampire that I'd ever want to be.
Helsing Ultimate. Actually, no, they're pretty much the same, actually.
What's that?
So Helsing Ultimate, it's an anime.
That one.
Oh
a
yeah.
very popular one, especially here in the States.
Right.
But the most common type of vampire is basically a second-class vampire from Risk.
Well, they're just not.
But
I'd rather be like an
thing is-
Anne Rice vampire.
Ooh, yeah.
Or a vampire from Vampire the Masquerade.
The fucking... What was this?
He wants to be the Nosferatu of them.
Ew,
Ew,
God.
no.
Oh, terrible.
No!
Don't lie, David.
The flesh sculpt? No, I'd be a Ventru.
Actually, what was that series from the 90s that was based off of that?
Buffy, or
No.
Up to the Vampire Slayer?
oh yeah, there
No.
was a. It was brief though. It wasn't very long.
Oh.
It only lasted a season.
I forget what it was called.
I hated the Buffy vampires just based off of concept alone.
Oh yeah, they turned it into a game too.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved the Buffy vampires. I thought they were cool.
Well, okay. They're literally not even actual vampires, but just a demon that ate a soul and possessing a body.
Yes.
That's not a fucking vampire. That's a demon
Well-
possessing its victim's body.
So it got
Oh,
really
they drink blood
it got really hokey.
towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last season was a little weird.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, the mechanics are the vampire kills a bitch, and another demon takes over the body.
That's not Buffy.
No.
Not Buffy, yeah.
Okay.
Vampires are turned into vampires by other vampires.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready
Ready
to
with Buffy, there's some soul shit going on, but okay.
That's the name of
ready to get going?
Yep.
All right.
They embrace.
I'm gonna take the break sign off here, and we're
You know what I
back
forgot to do?
deep in the Insoft jungle. What?
I
What
forgot to
happened
check
in your
sound.
background? Oh, no.
What happened?
So
You
let me
forgot
double
to check
check
sound
real
on
quick.
Twitch.
Check the sound on Twitch. I hope it's on.
Okay, yeah, it's fine, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it should be fine. It's been good these last couple times.
Have you
All right.
figured out what happened with YouTube?
No, I don't know what happened. Like it says that it's running fine, but it's not. So I might have to disconnect it and then reconnect it to YouTube again.
Oh.
I didn't even think about that. I should have done that this week. So you guys are at the mouth of this thing,
Get out of
the
here.
entrance to this temple.
I looked at everybody and said, "Do y'all know how to fight vampires?"
Oh, yeah.
We have before.
We've been there, done that.
I was like, I don't know why I'm asking y'all. Y'all like murdering things. You probably have them. All right. Do everybody have enough have items to kill vampires?
I still have a couple
He's
of weeks
got our
to
number.
Barflin's gonna put his cross on.
Remember about
What did you?
the effect that she saw the pyramid was doing. Becca,
The fact that
you saw that the pyramid was doing.
oh. Right, and magic actually may not work very well. My globe of true sunlight was actually it was siphoning off my PPE, my magic. So I don't know about psionics, but PPE is my magic is probably gonna be not as useful as normal.
You notice that's kind of been a theme here in Palladium.
Yeah.
remember the
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, shall we go in to the cave? We have to get our friend. He's in there. I hear him.
Yeah. And whatever was dropped is only 18 feet down. We can grab it on the way out. Oh, on the way down.
Oh, did we find out what? Hey, guys, what
You-
was that thing?
You see it pulsating. By then, Morphin and Brandon have hiked down to where you guys are at. Still, they've tried to wipe some of the blood off, but their arms are covered in blood, and like they got blood all over them.
What the hell did you guys do?
Let the baby out.
What baby?
The baby.
The baby that was in the body that was in the snake.
Why did we want to
Did
do
you not
that?
see the?
No, I know that's I get it now. But why did we want to do that?
For science.
I thought it was alive.
For science.
As much evil and killing we do in the world, shouldn't we save a life when we have the chance?
See, it's almost of the sworn.
Well, I mean, if it is a
child of sworn.
If it is a child of sworn, absolutely. But I mean, really, a life, just a random
I
life?
can't-
Nah.
To be honest, I can't see any reason why we would kill it.
I wasn't trying to kill it. We were trying to save it.
I didn't say you weren't.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not a doctor.
Well, it's probably dead now because it fell from the sky.
No,
I
it's
hope
still
not.
pulsating.
Oh. Good. Is that dead baby now? Pulsating dead baby?
Why would it pulsate if it's dead?
Pulsating dead baby.
I don't know. Should I go down there?
So I have
Yeah.
a fiber blade. Should I try to get it out of there?
I mean, maybe we should get Lyndall. I know that he's obviously enjoying himself, but that might be a bad sign.
You don't know that he's
Oh, I
enjoying
thought you
himself.
said that he was.
There's
Aren't we
moaning.
hearing the moaning?
Oh, I thought it
It
was.
doesn't sound pleasurable, moaning?
Yeah, I thought it was pleasurable moaning.
What type of, I didn't even realize there was a
You guys,
displeasure
yeah,
bombing. Or
like you guys didn't even. You don't even know that there's the vampires. You didn't see that whole scene. Only he
Yeah, we don't
saw
know
it.
whose that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are weird slithering marks though, and you see some claw marks in the stone and in the dirt on the way down.
Right.
And it seems like the ground is lubricated by blood.
Fun.
It's probably from that sack dropping down the stairs.
Not a
That's
sack, it's a uterus.
So, Lightfoot, you go down to
Yeah,
to
I'm
cut.
gonna go down and cut the baby out of there.
Okay, go ahead and roll delicately as you're. You actually see the cervix is still attached to the uterus.
Oh God.
Ew.
Okay, and I know the muscles in a uterus roll this way, around, so I'm gonna cut that way.
Okay, so you're gonna
Instead
cut
of
around the
lengthwise.
you're gonna cut around
with
the
the-
cervix to let it relax.
But I got a 76. Actually, no, I was gonna cut in the center of the uterus,
Oh, okay.
but
So
the
you
muscles go.
you push. Oh, you have a vibroblade, right?
Yeah.
You turn
So
your
I'm gonna be
vibroblade
very
on,
careful, but
and you
70.
push it through, and amniotic fluid just spurts out.
Messy baby.
Roll again as you finish cutting this baby out of the uterus.
39.
This time, as you cut it out, you realize that first cut you cut the baby a little bit,
Ooh.
right on its left
Uh-oh.
arm.
Why would you use a vibro blade?
Because it's sharp and it'll cut most anything.
A little bit too sharp. You do realize
Well, it's the only other knife I have besides my sword, and I wasn't going to cleave the thing.
at least I appreciate that.
You pull the baby free. It is naked.
Obviously.
I hope so.
It's fully clothed. It's fully assembled.
It's
Fully
talking.
assembled, okay.
Okay. Let's say it's going to be 30% male, the rest female.
30% male and 70% female.
Yes, it's a hermaphrodite.
Aphrodite, yeah.
No, you cut it free, and it looks kind of lifeless, a little bit blue. It's a female.
Well, then I'm gonna hang it upside down and see if I and use a finger to see if I can clear its mouth up, the mucus. Well, let's hope it doesn't bite me.
You use a finger and you clear its
The mucus plug.
airway.
I have delivered babies before, so.
Okay. You don't do the old school smack in the ass.
I'm pretty
No.
sure that's next.
If it doesn't inhale quickly, yes, possibly, but
It
I don't have to go
it
that
doesn't
far.
seem to be inhaling.
Check.
Do you know,
Then maybe I'll have to give it mouth to mouth.
do you know baby CPR?
I do,
NRP?
actually, in real life.
Yeah.
Right.
But I got a 71 in this game.
Oh no! You begin
damn.
CPR.
She drops the baby.
Anybody else come down to help?
Yeah.
Rowan
Yeah.
comes down. The
Drop
rest
the
of you
baby
come
on the
down.
hill.
Ace, as you come down, you hear like chanting down in the tomb. It sounds like it's Punjabi.
Oh, right too. There's chanting going down. Wait, you timing? Oh, it's,
Punjab.
okay.
Yeah.
I told them there's somebody chanting down the way.
Multiple voices.
Oh, sorry. It sounded like a group of people chanting, probably doing a ritual. Oh, what's your ritual down further down? So whatever we can do with this baby, get it up. We gotta get moving.
It's not breathing.
I will. I mean,
She's not breathing.
I have
you
no
roll?
skills for that.
Okay.
I
Oh,
can.
I got first aid.
Let me see.
All right, so
43.
43.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, the baby takes its first breath. It kind of opens its eyes, and you see greenish lizard-like eyes,
Slitted eyes.
slitted eyes.
So I'm gonna take a better look at the baby.
Oh,
It is a female baby.
Does it have does it look like those half serpent, half?
No, it has feet, and it
Has
has a tail.
It has a tail.
Yes.
Oh.
Aw.
It looks like a humanoid lizard man kind of combination.
Got horns,
It has little nubs on its head.
little nubs.
So it could be. It could be childhood
And
swan.
it looks like as you go from the stomach to the back, you see fine looking scale.
So is this a lizard man or is it a dragon boy or girl?
it's a visitor.
Could
You're not sure.
and we can't sense at all.
You can't sense. You're unable
Damn
to.
it.
Yeah, we don't have
Damn.
the ability to sense. So we'll cuddle it and toss it on my back and go.
Okay. You swaddle it and you put it in your backpack.
Let's not just talk. Come here. I'll take it. I'll take the baby in my
Boy, I'll
arms.
put the sling under my cloak, is what I'll do.
Oh, you'll sling
Okay.
it. Okay.
That's a little bit more.
So you make a sling, and you carry the baby under your cloak.
And cast armor Vincent.
And cast armor Vithan. Nice. Mr. Steen needs to join us.
Whoever has the baby, what?
Needs to be in the middle of the formation.
Yeah.
That's where Lightfoot usually is, anyways.
Nazareth.
Yeah.
Your worshiper is in danger.
All right.
Yes, your worshiper is in danger. You are acutely aware that your single worshiper is could die any moment,
Any moment.
and you are distinctly aware that it is a vampire intelligence that would be responsible for it. He has fallen into a den of vampires.
Literally.
You hear his cries and his pleas between his moans.
I mean, I'm going out like a worshiper of Nazareth.
Well,
So how is Nazareth feeling at this point?
yeah.
They call me.
I don't want him to die, but I also don't want to die.
You have managed to regenerate 10 MDC.
10 MDC. Oh, wait. Actually, I know. Invincible armor.
You're going to cast Invincible Armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think that gives me like 400 MDC.
Okay.
Something like that.
Is it a new spell?
It is.
Must be.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Roll your 20 sided die.
Yep. 14.
Oh, you actually cast
Nice.
Cool.
Good job.
it. First try.
Yeah.
You cast Invincible Armor. I think it does do 20 MDC per level.
Mm-hmm. Is it 20 MDC?
Plus I add your MA,
Yeah.
and since you're going to be going to Palladium, it has a base of 100, just like Armored Fan.
Okay.
They don't have crossovers for that.
All right.
So you you hear him. You are being drained dry.
All right. I
Alright.
will.
Last effort, I'm gonna try to cast Armor of
You
Advance.
take you have taken 15 plus 8, 15 plus 8, 33 points of hit points. Direct hit points.
Oh, that's not even half.
Right.
But alright, last effort, Armor of Ithan.
You cannot cast that in here.
Not even 19 on the die.
It gives me 325.
Armor of Ithan goes off.
And surrounds them.
And surrounds you and the vampire that's on you.
Fuck!
That's what I was afraid of.
Literally, dude.
Oops.
The vampire starts biting you into your flesh again.
Fuck.
We're going to be able to knock her off.
You know.
Never. Okay. Fuck.
She's
Never-
literally on your body
Okay.
when you
Fuck.
cast the spell. She's literally on your body.
Okay.
What
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. She's literally on your body.
Okay.
What
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. She misses literally on your body.
Okay.
What
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. She misses literally on your body.
What
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. She misses literally on your body.
What
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah. She misses literally on your body.
What
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah. She misses literally on your body.
Inside
When
there,
you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah. She misses literally on your body.
Inside there,
When you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah. She misses literally on your body.
Inside
When
there,
you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah. She misses literally on your body.
Inside
When
there,
you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah. She misses literally on your body.
Inside
When
there,
you
what
cast
was
the
that?
spell. Yeah.
Screaming and burning.
Literally on your body.
As
Inside
she
there, what was that?
starts screaming and burning.
Literally on your body.
As she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning. You guys hear as she starts screaming and burning.
having
The
to
seven
remember
was
your
a-
cat's flea
a
treatment
strike?
month
A
after
strike?
month.
That was the
Presenting
strike.
Advantage
Okay.
XD Extended Duration,
You
the
miss.
first
What
over-the-counter
did you
flea
strike with?
topical that lasts for 2 months.
My plasma
That's
rifle.
longer than the typical
fire
6-week
right
flea life
past him
cycle.
into
Because
the
of
bones
its
and
innovative
debris
active ingredient,
and throw
Advantage XD provides 2 months
the
of flea
three-
protection in a single
wild
application. Shop Advantage XD on Amazon today.
You fail your save.
Shop Advantage
So
XD
after
on
you pull the
Amazon
trigger,
today.
You fail your save.
Shop Advantage
So
XD on
after you
Amazon
pull the trigger,
Anymore.
As they are jumping
Shop
on your
Advantage
bone,
XD on
you
Amazon
have
today.
Anymore.
As they are jumping
Shop
on your
Advantage
bone,
XD on
you
Amazon
have
today.
As they are jumping
Shop
on your
Advantage
bone,
XD on Amazon
have
today.
as they are jumping
Shop
on your
Advantage
bone,
XD on Amazon today.
as they are jumping
Shop
on your
Advantage
bone,
XD on Amazon today.
as they are jumping
Shop
on your
Advantage
bone,
XD on Amazon today.
as they are jumping
Shop Advantage XD on Amazon today.
Okay, so the natural
Shop Advantage XD on Amazon today.
okay, so the natural okay, so the natural okay, so the
You were the last person on Earth. If there was
Your
no
armor
one bigger,
Vithan only takes
stronger,
25
or
points,
faster,
as
would you still push
see
yourself?
Bits and pieces of her
course you would.
blow backwards, blow
Because
out,
once you
and
start,
then she
you
falls
can't
to the
stop.
ground, completely inanimate.
Yay!
Wow.
And you can see her heart is pierced with all kinds of wooden shards.
Now we have to hope she didn't get enough of her asking to me.
No, she didn't. She had to bring in a 0.
Okay.
So, but that is the first killing bite of 3.
Put your hand in my hand, darling. Keep your eyes on the
Nazareth,
horizon.
your worshiper, was praying back to this.
All your eyes, you're my arrow. Now we're running into the wild. I see the light.
What about Dr.
I was going to say,
Sorry,
I was going to say,
go up to say, sorry, I'd back to,
I was going to say,
lady, say, go up to, you want to say, sorry, I'd back to,
I was going to say,
lady,
Do you take anything in particular with you? The
the
Knight's Courage and Armory.
lady,
Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? The Knight's Courage and Armory. Really? Do you take anything in particular with you? Okay, really? So, you take anything in particular with you? Okay, really? So, you take anything in particular with you? Okay, really? So, you take anything in particular with you? Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! Really? You land directly on your worship. Holy shit! 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 You land directly so on your worship. Holy shit! You land directly so on your worship. That's almost happened. You land directly so on your worship. That's almost happened. You land
usually taste like chocolate cardboard, vanilla sidewalk chalk, or berry beach floor mat sand. So at Garden of Life, we're introducing creamy plant protein with oat milk that actually tastes
pretty good. Okay, Garden of Life.
Garden of Life.
They're not
Bringing
like
tasty
you,
back.
right?
Yeah, they're not like our allies. They're just
They're like, you're on your own.
yeah.
They pointed to where you were going.
They're fine.
You guys ran into this temple. I didn't think you guys. If you guys would have went straight, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, but
But Rowan
let's
did
go.
walk
I
on
would
the
never
Right, running into the temple.
and you see why we're going to take part of that thing.
But yeah.
Boring.
Yeah,
Hey,
or Rowan. Yeah.
it's not my fault. Y'all are all weak-minded.
So when Prometheus finds out that, he's so pissed.
I will be able to rub this one in his face for a while.
Chipotle's
Yeah.
new chicken al pastor is
He
fire
did
on
not
every
set
level.
this up for me.
Fresh chicken
No.
hot off the grill. A rich marinade of seared morita peppers and ground achiote balanced with a splash of pineapple. All combined for the right amount of heat.
All right.
Chipotle's
Hold
all
it
new chicken al
against them for
pastor
a
is
while.
where fire
Well, we
meets
will
flavor.
see you guys next week.
Introducing Fidelity Solo Fitfolios, an easy
What's
way
that,
to create
episode
your own
60?
custom index. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple
guys
tools.
closer?
This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you.
Or
Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the investments. Then easily monitor or rebalance with our simple tools. This is faster, easier way to invest in what matters to you. Just choose a theme and then customize the
Alright guys,